This is Mizzou Academy, Chemistry B, Module 3, and our topic is water and aqueous systems. I don't know if you've ever made one of these, but it's kind of fun. What do you notice? Did you say the air is on top? That's a gas? You remember from the last lesson. All right, the lessons continue to build, continue to help give you some guidance on where you're going. In this case, I just have water and mineral oil and green food coloring. What's more dense, water or oil? Water. Which one's green? The water. In this chapter, we're going to talk about why does the food coloring go into the water but not the oil, and why even when I shake it up, the water and the oil continue to separate. When you're looking at this chapter, it's not nearly as mathy as the last one, so that's good if you don't like math. And don't worry, there's lots of math coming up if you do like math. We're going to let this just kind of separate. Think about one other thing before I go. You're going to be talking about a type of chemical called a hydrate. This is an example of copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate. That's a lot to say, and at first it might sound a little scary or complicated, but if you look at my picture below and compare it to the formula, the picture's just saying there's one copper 2 sulfate ion, which is copper positive 2, sulfate polyatomic ion negative 2, positive 2, negative 2, cancels out, neutral formula, don't forget your chemistry A. And in this particular situation, it's loosely bonded to 5 water molecules. So it's a hydrate. So be sure to read carefully about hydrates in the chapter. Check on how our solubility is going. There's another thing that this chapter talks about, which sometimes people are scared of the chapter about equilibrium, but if you remember this when you're doing equilibrium, hopefully equilibrium won't feel so hard. And that idea is solvation. Solvation is like imagining a sugar cube dropped in water. Some of the sugar is going to dissolve into water, and some of the sugar that's dissolved in the water is going to come back and be part of the cube again. Some's dissolving, some's crystallizing out. Pay attention to that process when you're reading this chapter. All right. Looks like they're getting back to where they like to be. Likes dissolve like. Bye.